Today we'll be talking about your sales kickoff, or we like to call it a shared kickoff. Why do you have a sales kickoff in the first place, especially if you realize that within one day, people will have forgotten 70% of what you tell them during the sales kickoff? Seriously, 70%. So why do you spend all this money and all this time bringing your entire team together to make them go through hundreds of slides, to have them forget 70% of what you told them within one day of that sales kickoff? Let me tell you, people might forget the slides, but people will remember how you make them feel. People remember the experience of the sales kickoff. And thus, it is your single most important opportunity of the year to set mission and shared vision for your entire team. But what are the implications of this forgetting curve for how you design your sales or shared kickoff? Let's think about that. First of all, make it an experience. If all people remember is how they feel, then make sure that you make them feel. Use emotional media, use video, use dance, use music, things like that. Make it a shared experience. This is an opportunity to break down silos, to have marketing, sales, and customer success come together. The best way to do that is to have them experience things, and that is not passive. Experiencing means doing things together. This could be a storytelling workshop. This could be, role play, things like that. Make people get up and have joint experiences. So that is step one. Make your shared sales kickoff an experience. But it doesn't stop there, because still people go home and will forget what you actually were trying to teach them. Maybe there were important new product features, maybe there were important new skills that you really want the team to incorporate this year. So what you do with that is you reinforce the learning after. How do you do that? Well, let's go back. People learn by doing. That means that after they go home, they need to do exercises, they need to do role play, they need to be confident enough to put into practice the new skills that you have taught them during the kickoff. But how do you do that? Your fancy trainers that you hired are no longer there. They were just there for the kickoff. Frankly, even if you have an in-house trainer, that trainer probably can't be there with every team every day as they're trying to implement these skills on the calls, on the meetings with the customers. So your secret weapon, your secret superpower is your frontline managers. Your frontline managers are the ones that are going to make people practice what they have learned and reinforce what happened during the sales kickoff. We suggest that you actually design very specific learning sessions and exercises in the weeks and months following your kickoff. But you can only execute those if your managers know what to do. And that has a very important implication for what you're doing during your kickoff. That means that these managers need to be trained during the kickoff what their role is in this process. They need to internalize that success will stand or fall with what they do after the kickoff. So make sure that during this kickoff, you have also breakout sessions where you enable their managers and send them home with tools and exercises that they need to implement when they get back home with their teams. So there you have it. Make sure your kickoff is an experience. Make sure it's shared across all the teams. And make sure you leverage your frontline managers to reinforce what happened during the sales kickoff when everybody gets back home. Good luck with your kickoff this year. Hope it's amazing.